I think it's a high time to let us begin. So,
Shoda.
last time when we met our heroes, Mari met her temporary end at the hands of the Shredder, the unfettered Eidolon who had like several natural attacks and just ripped her to
I think it
pieces.
was like what, 7 or 8 or 9 or 10.
Seven. Yeah, 7 attacks. Yeah, he ripped her to shreds.
Yep.
Ramus, the lovely waifu of Genkiro, managed to escape with her arm. The arm was with thumbs up. And yeah, basically the last session ended with Genkiro, Otiros, and I guess Lysander. I didn't have good idea like what was he doing in the meantime. Maybe he was in the library or something. But anyways, never mind that. You are now together. But before we cut with you, there is a very important thing that I need to roll with Jai.
Okay.
So as we like talked in private, all of that stuff happened, and right now in this current moment, basically, because I'm slightly weakened and tired, I just simply say that this is a straight ripoff from intro of Half-Life 2. Like you will get that feeling like that.
Yep.
That even with all these cheese decks like Rise and Shine, Mr. Jai, and basically you see a like darkness all around you, and you see a person in front of you, but it's not a real person. Like it's only a silhouette, and inside of it, instead of a body, there is like a not a portal, like a mirror to material world, in which you can see like what happened, what was happening, including the moonfall. Basically, out of character, it was the event that happened during like the rest of the party was temporarily dead after meeting with Demilich. That some cult used artifact of doom, and they shattered one of this planet moons to pieces, and one of the pieces fell down to the ground, completely destroying 2 kingdoms in the process and killing thousands upon thousands of people. And basically, I think I'm gonna like compile that. Maybe you were doing your stuff with jumping and teleportation, like while being near the impact zone, like you were trying to escape because you were maybe one of the people that yeah, wake up and smell the ashes. Exactly. That you were trying to escape, but instead of like running away, you found yourself in a strange place when you don't feel how much time has passed, you know, all that's just with temporary stasis. And yeah, all of that like stuff with that there are new challenges and your skills are required and you shall return changed. I won't spoil you. You will have your chance to describe your look and all of your funny things that you have.
Mhm.
And yeah, wake up and smell the ashes. And then it's like you snap open your eyes with a loud gasp of air, and yeah, you find yourself like feeling back to existence. But let's make a small cut here before we continue with you. Now this is the thing with Mari.
So, technically, when I first come back, I lose 50% of my prepared spells and spell slots as if they were cast. But that doesn't really matter because I'm not going to do anything the first day.
Okay.
I need to get a new token, don't I? I'll just keep the same one.
Nah, it will be too much of a hassle.
Yeah.
Right now.
Anyways,
Tell me and all the players how your reincarnation works. Where do you appear?
well, I'd say like a nature, like foresty area probably. And the only one close would be that shrine that I made.
Ah, in the caves. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just give me a sec. Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do that. And yeah, it will be close because like Flying Castle was also moved near the battlefield. And okay, so I already have an idea, just small retcon like for Jai that also the one other thing that you were shown aside from the events, you saw people, also the at least one person that you remember, Genkiro, that were aboard something resembling a flying castle, flying fortress, and yeah, just okay. Give me a sec. Okay, sorry, I wasn't sure about one thing. And it said like you might have said something like they might something along that they might need your help. The challenges ahead will require your skills and all that stuff. And Mari, Mari and Jai, when you look around, and Mari, when you look around, you realize that you are in the same place.
Jai kind of looks up, kind of breathes in the cold air, and then looks around, sees another person, and kind of slowly puts up his hand and waves awkwardly, and kind of stares.
How old do you look?
So I'm a fairly large guy, I guess, 6'3". Looks fairly muscled from what you can see below his green cloak thingy. He has a hood that kind of goes over his face. So it's kind of difficult to see his eyes. He seems to have scars, at least a lot of them. So yeah, that's kind of what you see.
Mm-hmm.
I look up and say, "Damn, you're tall." Look down. Oh shit. And
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you what I am in a whisper to leave it for these guys to guess.
Right, because because we don't want to spoil the rest of the party, but it will be fun.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. It's totally mysterious to me, so I'm quite happy to string out the mystery.
Okay, while you are whispering, one question: does your reincarnation works on the same day?
It happens the day after I die.
Okay, so while you're whispering, the question will be for the other party members because, as you might remember, you were barely saved and barely survived the massive radiation that almost drained all of your condition in the room. So I like it's my suggestion, but of course it depends what do you want to do. That
Well, I don't think I was there, so.
Yeah, Lysander wasn't there. So I guess he was just in the background.
I mean, I'll go along with anything, obviously, but just.
I mean, my idea was that like he casted some buff spells and then he said, I will like I might check something. Like check something like in the library that maybe it will give a hint what you might expect, and he became so unarmored, or maybe like some sort of trap inside a book activated that like it took him some more time to figure it out. So when he finally finished and exited, you were outside. He also joined you after some moment. Was not attacked by anything, surprisingly. And yeah, the question would be where do you would spend a day, because even if Lysander is okay, then it's also a matter of Otiros and Genkiro that they still have like one condition in their attribute.
How long does it take till it dissipates?
At least one day.
I mean, I was at what was it, -1 constitution.
Yeah, but that would mean death, so Raim
You
is
were
saved.
saved after you coughed up your lungs and the entrails, pretty much.
Yeah.
And technically speaking, you know what happened with the Shredder, with whom he left. That's out of character, but in character you are not sure if this gonna like that something is still inside the tower, that you might not be exactly in shape to fight it right now, or like risk it like sleeping inside the tower.
Alright, so we're going to need some help with that one.
I mean, you could like Ramis, because she's still with you, and she says that this will be like one thing that she will help you with, because she really needs to join her teammates.
Just a question. Didn't we teleport from the flying tower back to the whatever the city's name and try to get
Pinewood.
Pinewood and try to get
Nope.
Yeah.
Mari resurrected?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I completely forgot about that.
No
Good.
problem.
As I said, I'm a little bit ill, so I might not remember at which point we
It's
exactly
okay.
finish.
No problem.
So yeah, so my rambling for past few minutes is completely out of question, because you are at Pinewood, so you can safely sleep there and regain your strength. And I guess also Yoria will give you a few restoration spells.
Yeah.
Yep.
She'll slap us a few times till we're okay.
Yeah, so but still, after all of that, you still probably need some good sleep, good night's sleep,
And hopefully not be plagued by nightmares of the Shredder come lumbering towards you.
I mean, I don't want to impose anything. What you roleplay your characters, it's entirely up to you. If you wanna have any mental scars or something like that. Because let's just say you've witnessed and survived some shit.
Yes. Radiation, my worst enemy.
Yeah. Okay, so the question will be for you, like, do you immediately depart from the town next morning to get back to the tower?
Yeah, no time for grieving. We might as well just get back and continue the mission. Or essentially, I think we would probably guess that either, Mari had some plan, or she simply didn't want to come back, so, yeah.
Yeah, because Laura told you that, like, her resurrection didn't work, like, Mari didn't want to be...
Exactly.
resurrected.
That's why
So, it's your call. If you think that's suspicious, that she might have something else in her sleeve or whatever.
Right. Before we leave Pinewood, Genkiro is quickly going to search for any form of carpenter's guild or anyone who handles the architectural structure with both within and outside the city. Because you remember that I bought land outside the Pinewood.
Ah, yeah, that's right. You bought from... Oh god, I don't want to, like, open the document right now. Yeah, the guy
That dwarf.
The dwarf, the main, like, Tenarius... Like, silver coin, his surname is... Yeah, you bought land from him, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So technically speaking, like, searching for a carpenter inside the city would be a matter of an hour or two, but searching outside of the city, like in the kingdom, like checking Greycoat and Asmarin, would take a
probably not.
day or two. I mean, give me a sec. Okay. Yeah, so you spend, like, I guess you wake up very early and, like, look around. And yeah, guess what? You find not only one, but two carpenters, like builders. And one of them even, like, because the business is going pretty nicely these days. Like, people are coming to the city, they are settling down. So yeah, one of them even like would be like, what do you say to him if you find him that you want him to build you a trading post? Simon?
Trying to replug the internet. Hang on.
Okay. Okay,
Matt.
so I will wait for a second. Like, I guess Mari, you already whispered your description.
Yeah, we're whispering our conversation now.
You can see that, apparently.
Okay, that's a very funny thing. I cannot.
Yeah, no, that's because we whisper to each other. I can copy and paste to you if you want.
Oh. I
Alright,
thought you
I'm
could
back.
see the whispers between players.
No, DMs can't.
Oh. Awesome, our secret plans are still secret then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I might
no.
have been mistaken, like, because I don't see whispers between. Like, if I receive whispers, they might have been for me in the first place.
Ah.
Don't know.
Okay, that's pretty nice. Now we can keep secrets from the DM.
Alright, so you said I found 2 carpenters guilds.
And, like, not exactly carpenters guilds, but carpenters themselves, like building builders. And one of them is even ready to get like new offer, like start almost immediately. Of course, for a good price.
Alright, I'm going to walk up to him and say, well, good morning to you. How do you do? Good weather we're having. Well,
I would want to say, well, it's raining as hell, but whatever. No, weather is okay. Let's just say. Yeah, good morning to you too, good sir. Is there anything I can help you with?
well, it just so happens that I have purchased a new plot of land outside of the city, and I am looking for some most competent carpenters to, well, shall we say, get me started on a, let's say, traders outpost in that area.
When you say like the competent, like immediately like his chest go up, like he's well, it seems to me that you've come to the right person, good sir.
Ah, yes, that. I have no doubt that you are most competent.
Okay,
It is
so
just a matter of, and I kind of grab him by the shoulders and just do that whole envision this movement.
okay. Basically,
Envision
okay.
a new trading hub between our glorious republic and the kingdom of whatever our neighboring country is.
Roldimia. Well, yes, like he says, well, the business for traders is definitely good. Like there are a lot of caravans going to this Rolimia kingdom. That are a lot of weapon shipment and all of that stuff. And of course, yours will not be the only trading outpost, but I know a man of business when I see him, so I'm pretty sure with your vision and my skills of building, we will be able to together create some really nice enterprise.
Good. Let's see, how about let's see, and of course we're going to have an inn to sell all the booze. We're going to have a trader's outpost, the main office. Yeah. Let's say we're going to need at least 4 buildings: an inn, a postal office, a let's see, I said inn already, So we're going to need some. So that's where they have the rest. So, what's the word I'm looking for? The main trading building and
Yes,
a
of course.
storage area.
Certainly.
Oh, and the stables.
Yeah, something along the lines. May I inquire your name, good sir?
Oh, yes, of course. And of course, he takes a most dramatic and foppish stance. I am Genkiro Renard, one of the many saviors of this fine city. Perhaps you've heard of that incident 5 years ago with the flying castle.
Ah, yes, indeed. Now that name certainly rings a bell. Yours and your companions, I guess. Yes, indeed, you certainly have some reputation in these parts. Well earned, I must say. So, yes, I will need a time to figure out the business plan and the cost for materials and manpower. So if you could swing by in like 4 or 5 days, because I will
Oh,
try
I
to.
am a busy man, Master Carpenter, but I will see if I can make the time. You know how us adventurers are always wandering left to right. There's always people need saving and monsters needs killing.
And of course, I will assure you that the time will be needed to find out the best prices, best materials, and best people for the job. Because after all, we don't want to. What's the word in English? Like not fuck up, but something more sophisticated. Never mind. Like they don't want to do a bad job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he says something, and of course along the lines he when you say your name, he also like introduced himself that his name is I guess carpenters like call themselves masters, or maybe not, like you can call me Tadeusz.
Tabeus.
Uh,
Oh, Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, yes, sorry, I don't remember the pronunciation in English.
Well then, Master Thaddeus. I shall see you then, hopefully. Unless I die again. And he kind of says that in a low toned voice. And I smell the beginning of a new and prosperous relationship. And he kind of wanders off.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, does anybody else do in the city Pathfinder before departing?
No, not really. Actually, I think I'll get my Silver Lance Enchanted 1+ because it's really useful, if it's possible.
There are not really magical enchanters in the city.
Lusted. Oh well then.
Like if there's something magical in the city, there are definitely like healers. There's like something of a academy of sorts for clerics and whatnot. The city itself is renowned as being having healing buffs or something. Yeah, some sort like stuff like that.
Technically, if they had the correct feats, a cleric could enchant too.
Yeah, but
But
they're
they
not min-maxers.
don't
That's fair.
educate themselves as enchanters. Okay, so so if Lysandra is with you, Ramus says that she now really needs to go to her companions because she feels like they might have some troubles in this Rolimia kingdom because they live there. So she wants to bid farewell after she checks that you have means to get back quickly to the tower.
Hmm.
She might even spare you one additional scroll of teleportation, because she always have few of them at hand. Yeah.
I kind of like that technically you have done none of those things. Mm.
I helped with all of those things.
Uh, have you even had a party?
Yeah, you had one or two parties, I guess.
It was a party in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
A very
like
loud
this.
one too.
Yeah, yeah, of course, Ramus, after she beats Farewell, she of course like gives you a farewell kiss, and then she goes her own way to the west.
God, I love that woman.
Well, she might